Ready? Okay. Because I got two bangers for you tonight. Drop Dead Gorgeous that came out in 1999 with Bring It On that came out in 2000. So Drop Dead Gorgeous captures a very unique part of girlhood. The dramatic life and death stakes of female friendship and teenage life. It's a little microcosm of what growing up would come to look like. Those that are born to have everything go right, and those that are already set up for failure. But through some mystical white trash powers, everything starts to go right for Amber Atkins. Murder, freak accidents, mass illness, and bankruptcy. It's as if a twisted force of nature had interceded in fate and decided to grace a Midwestern teenager with everything that her heart desired. I think what makes this movie so extra unique is that every girl is different and yet immediately recognizable. We got all the archetypes, but of course, like dialed up to an absurd element. We got the girl on the spectrum who fixates on German shepherds, the girl obsessed with deaf culture, the slut, the Broadway nut who idolizes her Liza impersonating brother, the rich bitch, the weirdo, the white trash girl with a heart of gold. All our side characters equally very much a staple to girlhood. The domineering mom and her lackeys who run the extracurricular activities like the goddamn Navy. Amber's mom and her best friend with a Virginia Slim in one hand, getting absolutely wrecked on cheap beer with the other hand. Amber was destined, as if by Greek philosophy, to escape this town. The boys may get out with hockey scholarships and prison. But Amber was going the Diane Sawyer way. All the way, baby. It reminds me of this old story about a farmer. One day, the farmer's only working horse ran away. Town goes, ah, man, shit, man. Sucks. Bad luck. To which the farmer responds, yeah, maybe. Too early to tell. Good, bad, we'll see. The next day, the horse comes back with 15 other working horses. Wow, great luck. And later on, his son is training one of the horses, falls off, and completely shatters his left leg. Oh, the whole town. Shit, man. Sucks. Bad luck. Bad luck. Your only working son. Shattered left leg. Oh, wow. So is luck, right? To which the farmer says, maybe. Next day, all the boys in the village get drafted into a war, except the son who has the shattered left leg. To which at this point, the town's a little bit furious. What the fuck, man? Your luck is like way too good to be true. You have the best luck in the fucking world. What's the deal? To which the farmer responds, maybe. Now, the moral of the story being that it was the farmer's indifference that tapered his expectations. For with enough time, anything can be looked at as luck. And even though Amber rose the ranks through tragedy, she kept going in the direction of fate. Why not? I can hear her say in her thick Minnesotan accent. This wasn't an ordinary teen girl dark comedy, which is why it resonated to its cult status. It was the hope that, with enough apathy and attitude, the things might inexplicably start falling into place for us too. Of course, leaving the bloodied remains of our enemies behind us. Now, Bring It On is the quintessential sleepover movie. You learned the cheers, you tried the gymnastics, and got some pretty nasty injuries, akin to such things as the stone cold stunner and the people's elbow. Man, I knew a guy totally shattered his fucking chin, getting stone cold stunned, you know? and later shattered his elbow in an attempt to do the people's elbow. Not everyone could do it. Not everyone has the charisma necessary to pull off a people's elbow. It's a really, you got to really hit that stride, but um, not everyone has it. Not everyone has it. Case in point, not um, not one of God's most intellectual soldiers, that guy. But this film, crowd pleaser through and through. And I think what really sells it is how straight Kirsten plays this role. Like, what makes the camp really sing is how dead serious she is about cheering and the culture. It's hard not to root for somebody who's so earnest. Unlike the mostly apathetic features of Drop Dead Gorgeous, this is all about putting in the work and not winning anyway. It's very much a subversion of the everybody gets a trophy culture so many boomers want to paint us as. It was a reality check that didn't make the ending morose. It's still a happy ending. A girlhood competition that brings them together, not drives them into homicidal rage. We got punk boy crush, edgy best friend, an openly gay character that's not the punchline of every joke, and a takedown of cultural appropriation. It was a story as old as time that captures its time. So get on your PJs, get yourself a nice band can of Surge. Do be careful of the botulism, though. I knew someone once who bought a six pack, got so sick they almost died. And that person was me. I did that. I did it. I it's like just be safe out there, be cautioned, be careful. Although it may look like a friend, it is riddled with botulism. And it'll get you, man. It'll get you. So just keep that in mind. You come across a can, it used to be an old friend, but no longer. No longer. Um Grab a couple of your best girlfriends, stuff your mini backpacks with your collage journals and gel pens, braid each other's hair, Socratically debate the cutest guys at school, wolf down an entire bag of sun chips, and suck on some caramel apple pops, all the way back to the new millennium, where womanhood could exist on a spectrum of cheerleader to murder plotting maniac in a jean dress and turtleneck. God bless Y2K.